update. .2, 183.2. How's it going, guys? I'll turn this down a little bit. I had defrost on. On the way to the gym for back. It's that time of year where everything gets covered in frost. It's actually early in the morning. For whatever reason this month I'm having a difficulty flopping from thirds to first to third, or back to thirds for a drill this weekend. So last night after I got up, made my breakfast, did a lot of that stuff, I ended up falling back asleep. So it's actually the morning. So my day is from like sleep to sleep, kind of, I guess, if that makes sense. So do my workouts here in the morning, and then I eat my food, that type of business. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, and then that'll be the end of my day. Go to sleep, stop again here in the morning. So sorry, there was a bad accident right there. There's a car in somebody's front yard. Not a good way to start the day, I guess. So yeah, like, still gonna be on track. Just my upload's gonna be a little bit behind. So it'll kind of seem like if I upload 2 things today, it kind of will seem like it's all the same day. Kind of what we got going on. I know I got my tenant at one of my rentals advised me of a situation I got to deal with tonight. I don't know, I might record, not there, but like on the way there or back or something, or kind of just talk to you guys a little bit about that. I think probably won't have any stuff recorded in the gym for this video. Pretty much just gonna be solely back, just solely gonna be back, go in there, knock it out, see if I got anything that I would like to talk about. It is, I think, I always forget this because sometimes it's kind of hard for me to stay in order on what day I'm on the vlogs. So I believe it's like this should be the 14th day, so that's two full weeks of vlogs. That's pretty interesting, exciting. Hit like a milestone the other day. I don't know if I talked about this or not, but hit like a milestone for 5,000 views on the channel. That's also exciting. 4 subscribers out from the 50 subscriber personal milestone. subscribers, personal milestone for sure. Kind of just showcasing in the last 14 days the growth that's kind of been made on the channel. I think that with the little edits, those are, you know, definitely a better type of content. I do enjoy making those. And I thought about maybe today at the end of the day, I'm not sure, but definitely here in the near future is when I plan on kind of doing something where I talked about like using my whiteboard in my office and kind of just like going over some of the goals and milestones that working towards for the channel, and you know, trying to adapt and some new things to get there. You know, outside of this, sometimes I'll watch a lot of videos on like YouTube, which essentially, the way I've grasped this is being a YouTuber, you're essentially producer, director, editor, like creating content, which content is a great way to say movies or something like that, film. You're like the all-in-one jack of all trades for that. And you know, I kind of began to realize the skill and different things that you need to be versed in. Obviously, if your channel becomes popular enough, you know, a good example is Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast isn't doing all these aspects, right? There was a time where he did most of all of them, but he's not doing everything. He's not creating everything, the thumbnails, the titles. He has different people who are working on each different aspect of his whole process with him. So he's more in the like, I don't even, the producer maybe versus the director, I don't know. But he's filling a different role now. And I think that's perfectly fine. But kind of like starting out a YouTube channel, you're kind of doing it all. So you need to like learn about different things with everything. And so as much as I could sit here and come up with a topic I'm going to talk about directly about that topic. All my key points, I could have like a little thing under my phone that you don't even know about that has almost like a teleprompter, but like has everything I need to talk about to keep me on track. I could do all that, and I'm sure it would create a better video if that was the type of video I was trying to do. You know, I had a couple comments here recently, just, you know, kind of describing something that was not what these videos are intended to be. Now I'm sure there's ways I can find to more optimize these videos to make them better on styles of talking, how to talk, different angles, waiting for the mic to come in so you have clearer audio. I'm sure there's things I can do to improve this part of it, but you know, every time I get a couple of these comments that are like that, I would just like to reiterate the fact of like, this in-car vlog that I do is not meant to be that. Now, sure, I throw some stuff in there, like on the video from yesterday had some like a little clip of me just kind of like doing some flexing in the mirror or whatever. Sure, that could be a separate video. And I thought about that when I had it, and I was like, well, I can make this into a couple different things. I can make a little short out of this, just showing the pump for the day. Yeah, there's I can do different things with some of that content, and that might be how it moves in the future when I try to just separate things down into each of the different little categories. But as it stands right now, that is not the case. For these vlogs, not sure where my phone just decided to cut off and end my video. So the last little bit that I was talking about there was talking about it being a people saying that this type of video that I'm doing is not a certain other type, like how to get six-pack abs or whatever, right? And I think that's very clear. I think I've talked about that. These are two separate things. Like what I'm trying to do with these videos is just log day-to-day where I'm at, what I'm doing. And that doesn't mean that every video is just going to have some major milestone of progression that's happening. You know, it might be like these last 3 or 4 videos, just kind of the same things going on. I'm just doing the daily grind. Nothing big has changed, nothing big has happened. And it is how it is sometimes. Like my scale this morning was like 183.2 or 6 or 183 point something. And you know, that's the lowest we've been since I've been recording this. So it's like, that was kind of a little bit of a milestone, but it's not like it is maybe something super crazy that, you know, so it's going to be slow moving. And then over the course of, say, a year of doing this, I'm sure I could put up some sort of montage of like everything that I thought was significant throughout the course of this journey, and then it shows like, hey, this is where I started a year ago doing this, this is where I'm at now. That's all this is for. It's literally a video log of my day-to-day, what I'm doing, what is going on, and how I'm progressing. So I just want to clarify that. Again, I don't know everything and what point it decided to cut off. Somebody called me, and when they called, it shut my record off after it ended. Not while it was calling, but after it ended. So I will talk to you guys after the gym, and I will try to just mesh that up or not, I don't know. So I'll talk to you guys after the gym. All right, leaving the gym, we're back. Good workout. Get out on the road here. You know, working that third shift, it works out the best for like family life, but I definitely feel like more productive slash what's like the word I'm thinking of here, like present when I'm awake during first shift. I feel like I'm a part of reality a little bit more or something. I don't know how else to describe it. Being on third shift, you kind of get like detached from reality almost, it seems like. But I work shift work, which means that my ability to get first shift depends on seniority, and that is not going to just happen overnight. So it takes time before I can get to a point where I am able to be on a first shift schedule. The gym's a little bit busier too on first shift this morning. We're in there at like this time. It's a little bit busier. So, try to record here, give a little bit of a game plan for what we have going on tomorrow, which will be more like tonight, or however I figure this sleep schedule thing out. Will be shoulders. I'll be doing shoulders. My Rode mic cord for my iPhone that I've been now waiting on should be here tonight, and we could try that out, see how that works. Test it, mess around with it. And I don't think anything else is coming up. So on the way here, I think I talked about doing a separate video, breaking things into like kind of separate videos as the channel develops. I think I have 2 videos that I would like to make. One is going to be for just a so one of them is going to be more so like a brainstorming career pathy type video that I mentioned it before. The other one is going to be more oriented towards fitness, where it's like talk about my macros, talk about my workout stuff, and I can try to link some and make some supporting documents that go with that to show you guys, kind of submit those things as it goes so that you guys can have access to like being able to download that and just seeing what the macros and whatnot are, if you so choose, want to follow, use, adapt it to fit your thing. I mean, like, so, and then I can make shorts from those. I thought about like the key point of each kind of different thing that I'm doing. So like I can make a short for just like the macros if nobody wants to, if it doesn't want to be like one of those things that somebody downloads a form for, that they, or like a docs form or something, that they could just watch the little short and be like, oh, okay, sweet. This is what he does for his workouts, this is what he does for this. So that's kind of my plan. Like I was talking about, using my whiteboard, kind of setting that up to record myself do that. That is probably going to be a little bit more scripted. I'm probably going to I don't know if I'm going to follow like a dead set script, but I'm going to probably type something out that I can follow along with to collect my thoughts, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm probably going to do those. I don't know, like I said, if it's going to be a today thing. But that's definitely going to come here in the near future. And then try to kind of build out a little bit more of a schedule, because if I just keep it to my car rides talking about things with this, with the physique, a daily physique update or something, and then the rest of the stuff I break up into other videos where it's like Tuesday, we address the stats for the week and go over stuff. And the other thing I thought about too is just using my computer camera instead of using my whiteboard, using my computer camera and just recording myself on the computer, and then doing it in like a Microsoft Paint or something instead of a whiteboard. That's also an option. So, but the point is, a video like that I intend to do kind of here soon, and part of that brainstorming thing could be coming up with a schedule, some different things to kind of show a path. So it's like, okay, you guys can have an expectation. It's like every day there's gonna be a video like this. On Mondays or Tuesdays, he's gonna have like some sort of like motivational edit video. On these days, he'll do this, and so on and so forth. And just kind of break it down like that. And go over like platforms I plan on using, a whole lot of stuff with that. that video. Those, like I said, are gonna be a little bit more edited because I'm not gonna have, like in this one, like that right there where I just cleared my throat and had an all that stuff's gonna be broken up and taken out, and it's going to be the main point so that you get the most value in that video that you're watching, and you're not listening to me just on, like, because this is more so supposed to be like a on your drive type thing and be relatable towards, like, okay, this guy's going through the same stuff I'm going through as far as daily struggles and this and that. So yeah, so that's a quick update on what we're going to be doing tomorrow for shoulders. Or tomorrow we're going to be doing shoulders, a couple things to come. The road mic should be in tonight, and I'm going to be, like I said, working on some whiteboard style, I don't know what to call it, I don't know what I want to call it, but I'm just going to call it for now, whiteboard style content for you guys to release on a date. I don't know what day and stuff I tend to release that type of content, but I want to try to, like I said, make it a schedule. So even if I get it done and completed, does not mean that I'm going to release it that same day. I'm going to try to come up with some sort of schedule for it. So that's a quick update. One other caveat to that stuff is I know that for this channel, I have some stuff, and when I do the career path breakdown video that I would like to do, it'll kind of go into stuff. But I've also read on the same time, for the algorithm, it's hard for a channel to get the proper content recommendation through the algorithm if they're doing a bunch of diverse content. That being said, there is a chance, I don't know about for right now. In the future, I might break it up into separate channels. I think for right now, I'm going to try to split it up, which when I do that video, I'll let you guys know on how, like I said, I'm going to have business, which would involve real estate, any business endeavors I'm doing, fitness, and gaming. That's kind of the three avenues of things that I am focused on, or are focal points of my stuff. So in the future, as I make videos like that, it depends on whether or not I'll make new channels for it. So yeah, that's it for today. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead, I'm just getting home here, get out of here. And stuff. Sorry, I was backing up. All right, I will see you guys for shoulders later tomorrow, which will be today. Peace.